Welcome to Studio 62 and our Kid Edition. I'm Jamarcus Gaston. Today's show is all about the kids and the great things they're doing and making right here in our community. We appreciate you joining us today here on the CW62. Let's spin the prize wheel to give you a chance to win something for free. Today on the prize wheel, we have a $10 gift certificate to Sonny's Donuts in Gaffney. And they were on the show yesterday. To get in on this giveaway, you just head over to our Facebook page and join the live chat and watch the show. I will give you today's keyword later in today's show. We start this morning with the Kids Edition with a young maker who has done everything from making a dog bed from an ugly sweater to creating cool wine holders. We're happy to have Nash and Henry in studio with us this morning. Thank you so much for being with us, Nash. These are really, really, really cool. We wanted to do a whole show that was all dedicated to kids, and I know you probably don't like being called a kid, but how old are you?
14.
14 years old, so he's really a young man. You're not really a kid. So how did you get into making stuff? When did you become interested in that?
I did construction with my dad for a while, and on the side, I just build stuff for fun, and then I saw that I actually really liked it, so just started.
So Dad is really the guy behind this. Dad is behind the cameras. He didn't want any credit for it, but he had already built things, and so you're like, hey, I want to learn some of the tools of the trade, as it were.
Yes.
So what was the first thing that you built? We'll get into some of these cool things that we have here on set, but what are some of the things that you started out building?
Probably this tabletop.
Yeah, I mean, like, who does that? Like, that's the first thing that they build is like a nice little tabletop. Sonny, if we can get a nice shot of this table, this is great. How long did it take you to make this, Nash?
A day.
One day. Mm-hmm. Like how many hours? Like nonstop or? Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. And so, any particular place that you got the wood from, or how did you get the materials?
My mom's old store. I went scavenging around for pallets, and then just used that and upcycled that, and then 106-year-old barn wood as the sides.
Wow. And so this is a coffee table that you could use. Are you using these in your house? Or is Mom like, okay, Nash, you made this, now we're gonna put it to use?
No.
Not using it, just there. So maybe you can buy it from Nash if you're looking at this. So this is awesome. Now tell us about this really cool creation here. What went into this?
Well, we had to measure the size of my dog and then cut the triangles that size, and then use 2x2s on the inside and put around 6 or 8 cuts in them just to tack them all together.
So this is a doghouse.
Yes.
For those who are still trying to figure out what in the world is this. This is a doghouse with a little bit of an artistic flair. What made you want to do a doghouse that looked like this? We've all seen doghouses and they're generally pretty boring.
I saw some pictures and videos of it, so I just wanted to try it myself.
You want to try it yourself. And tell us about the bed that's inside. I think that's really cool.
I didn't want to go spending a lot of money on a bed just for something homemade, so I went out to Goodwill and got an old sweater and just made that myself.
Your parents love that you're really thrifty like that. You're like, I'm not going to spend all that money on it. Can we take it out, or is it one of those? I don't want to destroy it here. But this is a Goodwill sweater.
Yeah.
And you just took it and tell us how you got it to do like this. Put a cushion in here.
That's just pillow fluff, and then I just sewed it up and then stuffed it.
That's awesome. This is cool. So had you seen that somewhere as well?
Yes.
So you're just recreating things like that. Are there some things on your list that you're still looking to make that you haven't made yet?
Everything.
Everything. I love those answers. Now tell us about this piece here. That's the last thing we have here on the table.
This I just created in my own head, and then me and my dad went out behind the shop and just made it. This is all reclaimed lumber, so I just upcycled it into a wine bottle holder.
It's like Nash can't drink. He's not old enough to drink yet, but he
it's
can.
Sparkling cider.
There you go. That's what I was looking for, the sparkling juice there. So these are great. Do you sell any of these? Are you looking to sell some of them eventually?
I'm looking to sell in my mom's market.
Okay. Savvy Restyle Market, which is coming up on the 7th, I do believe, at Taylor's Mill. So you'll be out there showing off some of your things. What do you think that these types of activities, what do you think they say for young people? Not all young people are getting in trouble or not interested in making things. There's a movement of young people that also like to make stuff too. So I mean that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Would you encourage other people to go out and make some things too? I mean,
definitely. Yes.
So those are payback of seeing your stuff in action there. You're seeing some of the pictures of some of his other stuff there. Again, they can go to the Savvy Restyle Market if they want to find out more about you and some of your pieces there. But this is the beginning of a future business owner and maker, so that we're starting the movement here early. Thank you so much for being here with us, Nash, and we look forward to having you back soon. Right. Maybe we'll have you custom make something for the show. We'll show you a picture of something and say, we want that.
Yes,
so we'll work on it. Nash, congratulations on everything. We appreciate you being here with us.
Thank you.
Beautiful chainmail pieces by Young Upstate Maker. We're now featuring Lauren Alexander here in our Kids Edition. Thank you so much for being here with us, Lauren.
Yeah.
These are awesome, and you brought a beautiful model with you as well, so she's going to be showing off some of the pieces too. We always like to know, how old are you?
I'm 14.
14 years old. Another teenager doing amazing things in the community. So how did you get into chainmail? And for people who don't know that term, like I literally had to go and Google it because I don't know a whole lot about it. What is it, and tell us how you got started in it.
Well, chainmail was actually used by knights. It's basically armor. And what I've done with it
Now that makes sense once you look at it, you're like, okay, I can see it.
If you look at it closely, you can definitely see, if you watch movies with armor in it, you can see it's all chainmail. And that's what it's made from. It's usually not made from this material, but stainless steel or whatever. And when I was 9, I played with beads a lot. I got a set for my birthday, and it was a lot of fun.
So then I'd imagine a lot of ideas just came flowing to you about how to create things and designs and stuff.
Well, I think I was 11 or 12, and I took this class at my homeschool co-op. And it was just called jewelry class. I had no idea what kind of jewelry. So I took it, I brought all my beads, and one day I made something, and it wasn't what I was used to making. I used these little jump rings, and I had really never heard of them before, and then I've been doing it for like 2 years now, and it's a lot of fun.
It's really great. You can be really creative with the different colors and different forms here. Take us through some of the pieces you have on here today with us.
Well, these take me a long time to make. Basically, I make each of these individual pieces. I actually have a couple of them in here.
I was interested in the process of how you do it.
Yeah. Anyway, so these little pieces here, they take me just a few minutes to make, but you got to make every single one of them. This one,
I mean, you look at a whole and it's very intricate, but when you think about each of these pieces here as a piece of the whole too, I mean, it takes a while to create something like this.
Yeah.
Very lightweight though.
Yeah, people are always surprised when they pick it up. They think it's going to be really heavy, but it's really, really not.
This is awesome. So you have some that have, this one has a clear pearl or something like that.
Yeah, that's a white glass pearl. I have other colors, and that's purple and blue and other blues and red. I have
and these are necklaces, and these are the bracelets.
Yeah, I actually have bracelets at home that are like this, but this is a different kind. This one is brown, and this is a kind of thing that I came up with myself. I found a picture, and then I just kind of changed it to what I wanted to make.
Yeah, and we have a beautiful model here. Hold up your bracelet so people can see that too. So what type of customer are you aiming for? Because you do sell some of these. What type of customer buys these necklaces and buys these bracelets? Young?
Well, I actually go to the same shows as Nashton does at Savvy Restyle. So I go there, and then just the people who are there, they're usually looking for stuff like this. And I know some things to look for in a person, and I know whether or not they'll buy it, kind of.
Everybody can use an additional bling like on them, right? So, I mean, anybody could buy that. Tell us are you going to be at the next Savvy Restyle, kind of sharing some things? So if they want to come and find some of your things there, they can come and check you out. Affordable pieces, something that people can afford, good prices?
Yeah, some things, I have stuff ranging from $5 all the way to this, which would be like $70.
Okay.
So all different prices.
So all depending on what you want to spend there. And a big statement piece like that is something that would add a lot of pop to an ensemble. I want to talk about this one here. This is the one that's kind of hiding down there. Tell us about this one.
This is actually a flower made out of scales. These things are scales. They're made out of the same material, and basically they're pieces of pressed wire. And you cut them like this, and then you put them together with the rings in the middle.
Okay. And that's really, so is it end up being like could it be a brooch?
Yeah, I could do that. I've had people ask me if I can put them in their hair, or yeah.
I think it could be nice there. We'll play around with that. Lauren, thank you guys so much for being here with us and sharing your designs.
Yes.
And again, she's going to be at Savvy Restyle. Savvy does a great job of highlighting both adult and kid makers, so we appreciate that. Thank you all so much for being here, and best of luck. Thank you for being an awesome model over there. You're great. Tyra Banks right here. Appreciate it. Now for our daily dish here on the kids edition of Studio 62. We're talking to a young baker. We have Tom Troll here. Thank you so much for being with us, Tom. He's like, yay, it's exciting. I'm excited. I've never done TV before, and we're excited to have you. So how old are you?
10.
10 years old, one of our younger ones here, and you're a baker. You're a former dog food entrepreneur, but you've gotten out of the business since then, and now I asked you what made you want to go to pies, and what did you say? There's more money in pies?
Yes, and pies taste better than dog food.
He's a smart one. This is great. So, what sparked your interest in making pies? Your family obviously owns a restaurant, Grits and Groceries, down in Belton. But so, being around food, is that kind of what got you interested in it?
Yes, and our neighbor basically gave us some blueberries, and so we made pie for all the neighbors, and
so
that's
you're like,
basically how we got started.
So if we can make pie for the neighbors, then we can make pie for other people. So that's really neat. So tell us what this is. What is your creation here? It looks amazing.
This is basically like a peach pie with the lattice work.
Okay, the lattice work looks like it would be very difficult. So you're going to show us how it's done today. So people sitting at home, take note. Tom is going to lay down some pie knowledge on you right now. So where do we start with this pie?
Basically, we're just gonna put the pie filling in first.
Okay. And you said this pie filling is just some
Peaches, butter, and spices.
And spices. So we just had that, and you said we let it sit for about a couple of minutes?
Yeah, 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, so we let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes.
And
Now
then-
the lattice is what I'm a little worried about. Like, how do we do this?
Well, lattice is basically just like braiding, but we're gonna cut the lattice.
And your parents
strips.
let you use this machine? You haven't hurt anybody with it yet?
No.
He's like, no, not so much.
It's not too sharp.
So how long would you say it takes you to do a pie from start
Well,
to finish?
It normally takes one pie, probably,
It takes some time.
yeah, probably about an hour for a pie, but we normally make like 7 or 8 too.
They feed a lot of people over at Grits and Groceries there. So we're just cutting little strips, and that's going to act as the top of the pie here? Mm-hmm. And I know these peaches are from South Carolina. These are South Carolina peaches. Mm-hmm. So that's really neat that you guys use Carolina products. We really like that. Okay, so we got some of these strips laid down. So really what happens here? Can I help? Is there any way I can help? Mm-hmm. So I just peel these off?
You just basically peel it off, and then,
Is there any rhyme or reason to how I do this?
well, basically you want to take it
Long
like
ways
this.
Okay.
Or well, and then
He's like, not like that. He's
and then you have
correcting
to
me.
do it like that.
Oh,
and
okay.
then
So now I can do it
then
this way?
you would do it like,
here?
like that under. And
Okay.
Then,
Oh, that's really intricate. I'm gonna bring in Mom here. Heidi's gonna come in. Heidi with Grits and Groceries is gonna come in, and I want to taste this pie because I want to know how it tastes. I mean, Tom made this all by himself, you say?
He does. He makes them all by himself.
Okay. Well, we're gonna let you cut that as Tom is finishing it up. Hey, Tom, do you make other things other than pies? Do you do cakes as well, other pastries?
well, sometimes for the market we'll make banana bread too, and
What do you have a favorite thing to bake? Are the pies really the favorite? And peach is the favorite? Or is there something?
I like blueberry better.
You like blueberry better, okay. And you sell at a couple of markets as well?
At the Anderson Farmers Market, at the Anderson County Farmers Market on Tuesday nights.
Okay. And then you also go down to Greenwood?
My dad goes to Greenwood, and he takes the leftover pie.
You still get pie down in Greenwood too. This looks awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and taste this as you're finishing up your pie. How long do we bake this pie after you get it done?
Normally you put it in at about 420.
420?
And then you bring it down to about 300.
Okay. Well, this is delicious. This is good pie. So I'm glad that you got in the pie business. You can find out more information by going to Grits and Groceries, and we'll put that information for you at our website, studio-62.com. Tom, you are upper level, my friend. You are doing some great pie work. We appreciate it. Come back and see us soon, okay?
Okay.
Sounds good. Next in Studio 62, our Kids Edition continues with Matt Munger and his magic tricks. We found out what's up his sleeve coming up today. And still to come, we have 2 gift certificates to Sonny's Donuts to give away. The key word for you to win is coming up. Tonight is the big night for the Greenville Drive. Their game will be televised by the CBS Sports Network at Fluor Field. We hope to see you out there for this cool national TV opportunity. Our crew will be out there at the game giving away and meeting and greeting, handing out those koozies, so be sure to get there early. First pitch is at 7:05. Go grab a group of friends and show the country what the upstate has to offer, some support. Go to greenvilledrive.com if you want some tickets, and we'll see you guys out at. Continue the Kids Edition with a little magic from young magician Matt Munger. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
How old? That's the routine of the day.
13 years old and still aging.
Still aging. You just had your tonsils taken out. So we're glad to have you here. Did you do magic to get them to come out?
Yeah, I made them vanish.
He made them vanish. Thank you so much for being here. People have seen you downtown Greenville doing tricks and stuff, so that's always, cool to see a young magician. You don't really see many young guys doing that, young ladies. So it's always really cool to see young people doing that. What drew you to magic for people who haven't seen you on the show before?
Well, it kind of was an interest, and then it more developed as a hobby once I moved here. And I figured out just wanted to do something, so I decided to take magic, and it turned out that I really liked it, and I just kept on doing it and growing and growing.
And that you were good at it.
Yeah.
And it helps when you're good at it because you don't want to be booed for your magic tricks. So we have a couple of minutes left, so you have a couple of tricks that you want to show us. What do we have here today?
Well, first we'll have a trick with a $5 bill and a $1 bill.
Okay.
And I want you to actually hold this $1 bill, examine it, show it to the audience.
See?
It's a normal $1 bill. And
Where
I want you
you
to
at,
hold
camera?
it
There
in
you
your
are.
left hand,
Okay, left hand.
like this.
Okay. Like this.
How about like this, and just hold it out,
Okay.
show everybody. And I want you to fold it this way,
Okay.
and then fold it that way.
Okay.
And I want you to hand me that bill, and we're
Okay.
gonna place it right there. I want you to hold it with this hand,
Okay.
and we're gonna put that on top there, and we're gonna flip it over this
Okay.
way. And I'm gonna reach inside your hand for a bill. Okay? Now this is the part where you keep your hand really tight. Okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna rotate. Well, I want to show you the audience that we have a $1 bill, and we're gonna rotate this bill around your hand.
Okay. Some
Okay,
magic going on
it's
here.
Still the $1 bill.
Yes.
One more time, and show you. Just an instant, it becomes the $5 bill.
How in the world did that happen?
And you can open up your hand and show that you have
How do I get the
$1
$1?
bill.
That's some craziness. Wow. Bravo. We have about 2 minutes left. So how long will this other trick take us?
Probably just about a minute.
Okay, let's do it.
It's a card trick. And in fact, I'm gonna give this deck a cut, mix them up a little bit,
I feel like we need some magic music
so you can see that they're mixed up, right?
Yep.
In fact, I want you to give them a cut. Just give them a cut.
Okay, right here.
And I want you to grab about like 2 cards, 2 or 3, around the deck, and it can be, you know what, right there.
Okay. Can I show these to the audience?
I won't look.
Okay. You guys see that over there? Okay. They've seen them?
Okay. Okay. I want you to put them against your chest. Make sure nobody else can see them. And I'm actually gonna put these cards away. Okay.
Okay.
Now I want you to look at the cards one more time. And you have a 9 in there.
Yes.
9 of spades.
Yes.
Can I see that?
I'm like,
You have a queen.
yes.
Okay. Queen of diamonds.
There's a queen of diamonds.
And we'll put that away too.
There's no way.
No way I can get this one. Okay.
Like,
Okay, this one's harder to get.
can't see it. Can't see it.
You ready?
I'm ready for it. You're freaking me out, man.
Is it a 2?
No.
No?
Close though.
3?
Yes.
3 clubs.
There it is. Thank you so much, Matt. That's awesome. If you guys want to book Matt, you can go to mattsmagics.com and you'll see him downtown. Congratulations. Thank you for being a part of our Kids Edition. Always very good and kind of gives you a little bit of the chills with the magic that you do, but we appreciate you being here. You're great.
It's my pleasure.
Yep, mattsmagics.com. Before we go, let's spin the prize wheel to give you a chance to win a $10 gift certificate to Sonny's Donuts in Gaffney. Today's keyword is Sunny, S-U-N-N-Y. Head over to our Facebook page, enter the keyword Sunny, and we will pick 2 random winners after the show today to get those gift certificates. Thank you so much for joining us here in Studio 62. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and we're always online at our website, studio-62.com. We hope to see you guys back here tomorrow, same time, same place. As we leave you, we want to show you some Ripley's video from Ripley's Aquarium of the Smokies in Gatlinburg. We had a great time going over there being big kids at the aquarium as we did a sleepover with the sharks. There were all types of cool parties and events. The night was filled with games, activities, and even a stingray show, a pizza party. And the coolest part was actually sleeping directly below the aquarium. Enjoy this video. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow.